Good game.
Games journalism is undergoing some big changes. As readers desert traditional print media for websites and blogs, we're seeing a drop in magazine sales and a rise in visitor hits for gaming sites and independent blogs. But is more always better? I caught up with some voices of the games blogosphere and print media to find out. Dan Staines has been working as a print games journalist for the past 10 years. 2 years ago, he created the gaming blog, Egra.
A good games blog is primarily, for me at least, about good writing and about personality. I think blogging has tended towards delivering more entertainment than information. I think blogs do reader interaction better than print. And by and large, I think blogs are obviously, they're a lot quicker than print, so they're able to turn around news a lot quicker than print.
If a story is available to all sites, they'll all rush to have it up on their side, first, and there are compromises in quality there.
Ben Mansell is a games media veteran. He was responsible for the launch of popular gaming-related magazines like Atomic and PC Powerplay. While still involved with print media, Ben's soon launching a new web-based gaming outlet.
Well, there are two aspects to effective journalism. One is being able to deliver good content, and it still remains the case that print is best served by the games industry in that the magazines always get beta copies of the games first. The magazines always get exclusive access to the key developers. The magazines are the ones taken most seriously. So that presents challenges for other forms of media because they do not get the exclusives, they don't get the access.
Blogging, because it's more independent, it's more able to keep the games industry accountable for what it does by criticising its games and by making sure that when the game industry sort of says something, when it releases a PR release, for example, that it actually holds up its end of the bargain and that it's actually truthful.
Good journalism is about objectivity and fairness and accuracy, and traditionally in blogs, all you see is opinion. Now, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. Opinion can be tremendously entertaining.
These days, you say you're in video game journalism, there's kind of Snickers in the corner and everything like that, There's a differentiation between being a journalist and being enthusiast press. And, I don't want to be enthusiast press. I want to be a games journalist. And to be able to be a games journalist, you have to adhere to certain journalistic principles.
A lot of people would dismiss blogs as being not objective enough and not factually accurate. What would you say to these people?
I don't see the point of games journalism to be objective. It's not about reporting facts. It's about entertaining your audience and letting them know whether certain games are interesting or not. There's no objectivity there. It's not science.
While a majority of blogs are opinion and entertainment based, this allows the writers to target more specific subject matter than magazines, who have to cater for a more general audience.
If you want to go looking for that post about specifically like one character out of a game and like the themes that like they bring to it and like this particular angle to it. So for example, you want to look at the homoerotic characteristics present within Gears of War, then you go to this blogger and you search his blog and you go, oh wow, this is great stuff here. Like, where do you find that in a magazine?
We like to tackle issues maybe a little bit more in depth and stuff that other people don't cover, I sort of like to look at the culture side of things. Other people like Ben like to look at the audio side of things, and other people just they like to really hammer at the gameplay elements and what makes a game great, what doesn't make it succeed, and those sort of things you don't really get an in-depth grasp of when you're reading traditional print media.
I come from a traditional newspaper background, and I have a very, very hard time with information that's put out there just for the sake of hits. I don't necessarily want to be first. I want to be right. And I think if blogs can adopt that type of mentality, then more power to them. I mean, I'm all in favor of a big expose that has facts checked, that has sources checked, that has sources backed up. If bloggers can do that and expose some of the crap that goes on in this industry, I'll visit that site every day.
The future of games blogging is more about creating, a community for gamers than something that they just go and read. It's kind of the Web 2.0 thing, I guess, in a way. Web 2.0 is the future of games blogging in that it's not going to be about people consuming as it is about people interacting.
All journalists do is, at a base level, report on what they see. The only thing that's going to change is the medium they use to do that. Blogs are now a new, exciting and effective medium to do that. But there will continue to be magazines, there will continue to be traditional websites, there will continue to be podcasts, there will be event-based reporting, all sorts of stuff. It's exciting.